Hey Rock on Beer viewers, happy Homebrew Wednesday. Actually got a homebrew this week. This is the Kveik Blonde that I brewed whenever I brewed that. Was it way back in January? Could have been January, February, I think is when I brewed it. It sat in the fermenter for a long time just because I didn't have a free weekend. Basically, I didn't have a free weekend until I had actually moved out here, so yeah, but here it is. I promised it last week. I put it back on gas, and now it's actually it's a little bit better carbonated now. So you can see it actually has a pretty long-lasting head. Yeah, I'm not thrilled with the clarity. That's how it comes out of the keg too. I thought maybe it would clear in the keg a little bit. It's been on tap for, I don't know, 3 weeks now, 3-4 weeks now. And obviously it sat in primary for a long time too, but yeah, it never got clear, and that's weird because it doesn't have any adjuncts in it or anything. It's I should have had the recipe handy. Then now I feel stupid. I should also feel stupid because this is not recording at all. Oh yeah, it is. Well, now I feel triple stupid. I skipped double stupid. Now I feel triple stupid. Now I can see where it's recording down the corner there. Yeah. So yeah, there's no adjuncts in this, and I had to start recording on my phone because my camera died. So I don't have the recipe, but if I remember, I split the base malt between Golden Promise and Pilsner, Belgian Pilsner malt, and then there is some Carapils in here and a little bit of dark Munich, but not too much. So it's got that kind of dirty blonde. Might go a little bit if I brew this again, which I probably will. It might go a little lighter, a shade lighter than this, but I mean, it looks like a pretty dirty blonde. Like I said, it's pretty. But who cares about what it looks like? I was really excited about this Kveik yeast. I only used a small charge of Cascade for hops so that I could let the yeast kind of drive the whole beer. And well, first of all, it attenuated really well. That Kveik yeast brought it down to like 10.05, 10.5, maybe 10.6. So below below the target, which was 10.10. And oh man, I keep catching whiffs of it. It smells really nice. I'm really satisfied with the way that this came out, actually. When I was drinking it a bit younger, I was a little dissatisfied with it. I was like, but it's actually developed a lot over even just like 1 or 2 weeks in the keg. It developed, and now it's finally come into its own. It has this, there's a malty smell to it, which is nice. It's got kind of a crackery Pilsner smell. But it's got a lot of fruit, and I know that that's not the Cascade. I know that that's the yeast, and it's not the. It reminds me of that kind of almost Belgian character, but it's not as sweet fruit. It's more tropical. It reminds me of. Now I should have come up with a better descriptor, but it's got kind of an apricot kind of apricots and cherries kind of type. Not aggressive, but definitely there. It smells really nice. It drinks awesome, especially since I hit the carb right. It's not very bitter. I didn't bitter it very hard. And it's got this this fruity character to it, and it's gonna sound weird. It's got this kind of cherry note to it. This kind of, yeah. If you are American, like I am, and you grew up in a certain, I don't know if they still have it. They probably do.
not slushy, not icy. It reminds me of red icy, the one that they call cherry, that bright red icy. I used to get them at Kmart from the concession stand when I was a little kid, and I'll never forget it. It's got that, it's obviously not superficial, artificial like that one, but it reminds me of that for some reason. Red icy, that kind of cherry, like if that was just a hint, that pops in my mind when I drink it. And then yeah, a little bit of apricot, a little bit of grassiness from some hops, and then it ends on kind of a nice kind of biscuity malt tone. It's really good. It's a crusher beer. This is the most satisfied I've been with a brew in quite a while. Surprising, you know, that I brewed it in a place that wasn't a bathroom and wasn't cramped, and I had space and everything else. That's crazy, right? That makes a difference. Yeah. Yeah, really like this beer. If I can get it figured out, I'd like to bottle a few and maybe send a few out. I tried to fuel the keg today. It's already starting to get light. I've kept at it, especially now that I live outside the city. My beer choices are pretty limited, so the homebrew thing is, I think it's going to pay dividends now, especially on the weekends. What else? That's yeah. So Kveik Blonde. If you haven't tried Kveik yeast, I can definitely recommend it. It's got just a cool character, and this is usually a character that you get from hops. This kind of fruity, this little bit of fruity character. I'm really excited to try it with actual hops to kind of play with each other. But this could become like a standard recipe for me because it is so good. I'm actually going to take some to work on Friday. But anyway, yeah, so enough gushing about how great I am at making blondes. What else is going on? What else is going on? What's going on with you guys? I'll wait. No. Still not a ton of progress on the brew house. Let me come around the bar here. Take you off the tripod. Not a ton of progress. You can see that I'm starting to sort. Getting my kegs and stuff out here. I got the kegs barely fit into the freezer, so definitely the collar project is getting fast tracked. Look at my hair. My hair's going crazy up. Here we go. It's getting hot. It's actually hot today. It's being at work was killing me with the sun shining. I brought my little mini fridge out here. It's actually got the Kveik cider in it right now. Let's take a look at that. Kveik cider. It's been in there for like 4 days. I think that's about as clear as it's gonna get. Gonna be doing something with that soon. But yeah, hey, I think I've been moving. I've got all my beer out here. The beer that I've collected over the ages, and I need to sort it. I need to. I just threw it into boxes to move it from its shelving in my old apartment, and I need to sort it out, and I need to yeah. So I was actually thinking about this weekend doing a live event. Or a live event. It's not really an event to watch me take beer out of cardboard boxes, but yeah, I'm gonna sort it, and I think I'm just gonna flip the camera on and just sit out here, and I'll probably drink a beer or two and wax nostalgic about my beer collection. So if you have any interest in that, and why wouldn't you? Yeah, check it out. I think I'll do it Saturday. I'm probably gonna brew too, so that seems like a good combo. I hung my hatchet on the wall. It's very important. But yeah, Saturday. I think Saturday, yeah, I don't know, look for the video thing. Yeah, if you're interested. I don't know if anybody is. But anyway, yeah, so that's I think that's me for this week. Got this. I'm gonna go mow the lawn. I'm gonna mow my lawn for the first time. I bought a lawnmower last week. It's my first lawnmower, not the first one I've ever used, but the first one I've ever bought. I've never bought a lawnmower before. So yeah, I'm gonna go mow my lawn. Look how nice it is out there. Yeah, that's lawn mowing weather, and that's lawn mowing beer. Hang on, let me get it. Oh, let me get it. Here we go. All right. Yeah. Talk to you next week, or talk to you this weekend. Yeah, show up. It's gonna be a good time. I think it's gonna be a good time. I actually did this kind of last weekend when I came up with the idea. I had been having a few libations, and I thought that I would do a little promo for it. I don't think that, maybe I'll throw a few clips in there. So, all right, see ya. Cheers. Oh, hang on, cheers. Maybe it's not this weekend. No, not this weekend, because this weekend is the weekend that I'm existing in. I exist in this weekend. This weekend is not the weekend that we're having this thing in. But God, you're an ugly lamp. Good Lord. Good Lord. Hey, Alex here. Probably gonna get brained by that lamp. I am pretty much drunk. Ow.